video out?
I don't know. Anyway, starting the show and go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
Yes, it's late night and it's craft talk time, everyone.
Yep, we are doing tonight's show on a recap of San Diego Comic-Con. We're talking superheroes and fun stuff. Just to make it all interesting, let's have a teddy bear flying an old rusty pickup truck through the sky, like Superman.
But, how cute.
With a pickup truck. Yep, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already got 2 viewers. It's more jumping up. Woo, cool. Yes, Comic-Con.
Oh my gosh, it was kind of a. I saw a lot of posts with friends.
I had a couple of friends that went. They did the librarian as a cosplay. We'll be talking about that tonight. And sharing is caring. Unfortunately, we may not get El Presidente tonight. Did you get the message?
Oh, I think I saw that she was sick.
Yeah, she got sick. She got some flu. There is something going around. I'm like starting to get a sore throat or something like that. And apparently, we can't have dice things. The teddy bear got replaced by a Velociraptor, flying an old rusty pickup truck through the sky.
Uh-oh.
Really, does that have to be a thing? Flying to San Diego, I'm assuming, to Comic-Con.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let me get the sharing is caring up. I don't want to fly through the sky with a flying Velociraptor. That's just like dangerous. Let's replace that. Currently, they're gone. Let's replace it with something better. Let's see what we got. Galactus. Galactus is flying through the clouds of Earth in an old rusty pickup truck. Nice. That's encouraging. We got to do better than that. Anyway, has Melody sent you any of the pictures of the baby?
I saw some baby pictures.
Gotcha.
Cute baby.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get the sharing's carrying up.
Yeah, I'm doing my part.
Well, look who's here.
Well, what?
Why are you throwing up since you made it? Maya, you deserve a stormtrooper flying in an old rusty pickup truck through the sky.
Yes.
Throwing up. I'm not supposed to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Get the live going. Let me do a share. And looking. And we are live. I don't know. Stormtrooper's a little threatening. We got to try something else. How about, I don't know. Let's see what we get replaced with. Okay, there he goes. Let's see what we got. And what comes flying through the sky is going to be Princess Leia.
Wait, that's not Princess Leia. It looks like Princess Leia, but that's not Princess Leia.
You sure? Where's Princess Leia right now? I believe
she's with me, but she doesn't have ears that are up like that all the time.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe this is her earlier today. I think so. We are live for this week's episode of Late Night Craft.
I'm trying to find a really good one that I saw that I thought everyone would really enjoy. I'm getting all my thoughts together.
What's that like?
It's kind of crazy sometimes.
Crazy? Oh, looks like we're flying over San Diego now.
Yay, San Diego.
San Diego Bay. I paddled across that before the kayak. Need to do it again. I want a sailboat. There's a lot of high rises over there.
There are.
I biked that. I'm still sharing. Are you sharing?
Yes. I'm working on it.
I am too. There you go.
I also need to find that link and I need to share it because there's this really funny one that
Okay, shared. Done my part. Maya says Ewok. Should have done an Ewok.
Yeah, I didn't.
What?
I didn't see any of this here.
I didn't think about an Ewok. It just depends on who is flying the old rusty pickup truck. I don't know. It was like a flying Uber. Look, there's a guy in a dinghy. If it was me in that, it would be a dinghy in a dinghy. And more San Diego Bay. Have you ever boated across Mission Bay?
No, I haven't.
You ever been on Mission Bay?
No.
Really?
I've been on Mission Bay on a harbor cruise.
Mission Bay has harbor cruises?
Yeah, I just sent something that I wanted to share because I was trying to figure out how to share it, but it's
Is that what you just sent me?
Yeah, so.
We'll take a look.
But yeah, I'm working on sharing stuff. Yeah, guys, everyone, don't forget to share.
Do not forget to share.
Share.
Just like El Presidente says, share. Everyone. So that's is that totally into La Jolla Shores?
Oh shoot, it didn't type anything I just typed in. Ugh.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I was typing this whole thing. I'm like, it wasn't even going there.
I've been around Mission Bay, but was in a canoe it was in a kayak, escorting canoes. I got a friend who's got a catamaran. I want to try that again. Those are fun. I paddled across underneath the Coronado Bridge.
Yeah, did you hear about there was a boat that did damage to the Midway?
No, I did not hear about that. What's going on there?
There was a collision, and the boat did a whole bunch of damage to the historical the Midway.
Yeah, I paddled around the Midway.
He was boating under influence. Person.
That's a major screw up because they take it mean. I mean, I kayaked around the Midway in a kayak, and I got chased out by harbor police. That was my first time ever getting chased by police in a kayak.
Oh yeah, they fully collided with this one.
Oh, dude, and that thing's permanently berthed on there too. Ouch. How can you miss it? It's a freaking aircraft carrier.
I didn't watch the whole video, but because it said that I had to. It said
on YouTube? I gotta look at that. Okay, what are we looking at? McKerney Mesa or toward downtown?
That looks almost like Coronado or no, Del Mar.
Del Mar's not in San Diego.
No, this isn't Del Mar. Is it Bay Park?
It might be. I think it's Bay Park. All I know is there's some big houses on some little property.
Yeah.
Oh, Maya's just standing up going, I've been there. Okay, we're showing San Diego because San Diego Comic-Con, got to show some of the sites. I miss going through. I love going down that area. Usually I don't like big cities. I like San Diego. It's real laid back.
Okay, let me see. That happened. It happened a week ago.
Oh, I have not heard about this.
It said that a private pleasure craft collided with the USS Midway Museum ship on Friday afternoon, causing an estimated $100,000 in damage.
Dang.
Captain was arrested for boating under the influence and will need to pay $100,000 to repair the Midway.
Oh God, there's gonna be more involved than just that with the insurance and everything. Was he an actually registered captain with the U.S. Coast Guard?
I believe so, probably.
Ooh, that is bad. And boating under the influence, the dude's lost his license. There's a lot of other consequences than just $100,000.
He was arrested.
Oh yeah.
It's a 60-foot boat. It was not a little one.
Cow. I want to go to those tidal pools.
I
really like to go here.
Harbor police arrested him. What?
I'm not surprised. That's crazy. We're going to talk about that when we get down the countdown here in a few seconds. I love those tidal pools. Kayak surfed over La Jolla. Those tidal pools are awesome. Okay, you get ready for countdown?
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
All right. Let's see what else is going on. We got a few people. Mine is really going at it. Okay. Should we count down from 20?
No, count down from 10. Come on. There's Coronado.
I'm going to college algebra. I'm trying to practice the numbers.
Look at those downtown.
Yeah, it's kind of on a loop now. Okay, 10 Mississippi.
9.
7 Mississippi.
6.
5 Mississippi.
4.
3 Mississippi.
2.
1 Mississippi. Showtime.
Whoa.
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Avea Kamori-Yang and James Hermes. On this week's show, a recap of the San Diego Comic-Con. Did you hear that Dragon Con and Comic-Con were going to pool all their resources to create one event? But it was called off because there was too much confusion. It's time to start the show. Confusion. Confusion.
Yes,
And
so
we're
welcome everyone to our show. We do the show every week, starting at 9:50 if you want to be a part of our green room. 9:50, and then our show actually starts at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we do the show to have fun, talk about all kinds of fun things, talk about things we're thinking about, etc. And we are always streaming live or streaming on our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels. And if you like any of this, go ahead and smash the like button and go ahead and smash follow for Dancing Bear Ninja Turtle and Elk Rack.
Severe smash. James takes care of his computer equipment. What did I just do?
I don't know. You just broke it.
No, I pressed a button that locked the computer. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Look at some of the comments coming on. So, wow, San Diego Comic-Con this week. Some of those cosplays. Can't wait to get to that. But we got stuff to go.
Huh? Yeah, what's going on with Elk Rack Trader this last week?
I got to get business and what's happened over the week. So, Elk Rack, honestly, not much to say this week. Just working on some special projects. I'll be showing next week. I'm working on it. I've been wanting to do this for like 2 years. I'm making some feather fans with the spread, and I'm actually doing. You know how I'll paint the feathers sometimes on the fletching. The quills, I'm doing like a whole fan is the painting. Where it goes from one feather to the other feather is tricky, and I am loving it. And I'm gonna be showing my first couple pieces next week. First of its kind like that. I am been wanting to do this for a while, and I find like it is tied, and I'm doing it. So that's what's going on. Otherwise, we're at Palm Springs Village Fest. We were there last night, and we'll be there every Thursday. Remember to look for us at Barona Powell on Labor Day weekend. Otherwise. That's what's going on with Elk Rack. Savea, I have a question.
What's your question, James?
For one, why is the sky red on Mars? It's 3 questions.
Because it's the atmosphere reflecting off of the surface.
Okay. And is the sun a star?
Of course.
And what's going on with Dancing Bear?
So, for those of you who follow us on social media, you will see that we have announced to the world that we are remodeling our store right now. So it's a little in disarray. We've been working on it all week amongst operating the business. We started working on it last week, and it's been a lot. Actually, a week ago we started it. I'm hoping to get it done get a lot of it done, a lot of the major stuff out of the aisles by tomorrow and Sunday, and we will be much more open for business on Monday. But it's definitely cool. We're working on getting all this stuff taken care of. We're getting ready for the shop hop. That's just around the corner. We're really excited about that. And just so you guys know, we're going to have like a special grand reopening of remodeling event at Dancing Bear. It's coming up soon. So all you need to do is just watch our social media because we will be announcing the dates. we're going to be having basically a whole bunch of promos, a whole bunch of really fun stuff that's going to be going on during that time period. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be a day or if it's going to be a week. I haven't decided yet. So, but we're working on that because this store remodel is a huge thing for us. We haven't really moved anything around in our store since we've been there since 2017. So it's major, like, for us to do this. And we're not going to be doing a major floor move like this again. We're going to be doing more like just moving things around, moving merchandise around, but not fixtures like we did. Because unfortunately with the closing of Joann's, the fortunate is that we were able to get new cutting tables that are pretty much, not new, but like I'd say pretty new. They're only a couple years old. And we got some new fixtures, and we're, just basically re-merchandising our store so it's a lot more open and gives us a lot more room to do our to display our products. So I'm very excited about it. And of course, like I said, we're getting ready for the shop hop. So we're working on all our gift with purchases and everything. If you do want to participate in the shop hop and get that hand stamp charm, you have to register for the shop hop tonight by midnight. Let me share really quick with you the link to I'm going to share this with you guys really quick. This is our shop hop page. It is, let's see, share screen, share this one. Okay, so if you guys see here, it's Southern California local beads.
Hold on. Huh? I'm monitoring this, and let me get rid of the entrance of the show because that's what's showing up. You need to reshare it. This happens a lot. There we go. We should be seeing it now.
So it says Southern California Local Bead Store Association. We're part of that because we are a small business. This is the event. It's coming up September 5th through 7th and 12th through 14th. It's basically a whole road trip for beaders. And you go around all these different bead stores. You get stamped in your passport. Every store is going to give you a charm. And if you go to the 4 stores, you get a charm bracelet. You can put all your charms on. And it's basically going to be a lot of fun. You can win prizes. There's gift with purchases. There's make and takes. There's trunk shows. There's all kinds of fun things. So see this QR code right here?
It's not showing up on the screen.
Oh, the QR code's not showing up on the screen? Yeah,
no, nothing what you're showing up on the screen. How about now? I'm monitoring this. We got that 12-second delay. It's these freaking improvements or whatever, if you call it improvement with StreamYard.
That's so weird. It's not showing it.
I'm watching a live feed on my phone, and it's not there. And now it is. Okay, we got it now. It's there.
Okay, let me fast forward.
That's why I stream it from my phone to make sure things like this we cover it.
Yeah, so maybe when we complete this thing, we need to give it a bad, or put a feedback in.
Yes.
So I'm going to copy this link. This is actually the registration link. It's free to register. This is the registration link to sign up for the event. And if you sign up today's the deadline to sign up for the free charm. Okay, so what's happening is we just need everyone to sign up in advance because we need to make sure that we have those custom stamp charms made. We actually make those for our event. So that's why we have people early bird register because they're handmade. So we just want to make sure that everyone can, this is okay. So this is what it looks like. We can see that. See, it says Bead Shop Hop, James?
I'm seeing it.
So that's the charm. And then actually, let me show you let's see, share this tab instead. Let me go to, there's Cheyenne.
Why is Cheyenne Faulkner on the screen?
Huh?
Why is Cheyenne Faulkner on the screen?
Because I'm going to here.
Okay.
To show you this. So this is a sample of the bracelet that was made from last year. And you can see our theme was Wacky Days. So all of those different charms represented the event and all the stores that you went to. So, like for example, the black cat was Cat Day, the ice cream was Ice Cream Day, the popcorn was Popcorn Day, ours was Pizza Day. Then the other one was Alien Abduction Day. The next
like
one
that.
was tropical. It's like I think she said like tropical. It was something like it's something tropical. It was like a tropical day or something. Then the castle was Saint something winter festival. I don't know. Lost sock day, long dog day. So that was what last year's bracelet looked like. And so our theme is flowers. So that's what we've been asked, putting what's your favorite flower? And this is a bigger close up. So see, it says August 1st is your deadline. So you have until tonight at midnight. So you have 2 or 1 hour and 50 minutes to still sign up to get this free charm. And then so you would get other charms, but the stamp charm is what I'm talking about as the stamp charm is what I'm talking about, meaning you have to do a pre-registration, early bird registration. But pre-registration, it's the entire time, but early bird is like from here to here till this time right now. And you still will get charms, but it's just that one charm we have to actually have an artist make them. So we can't just have that all the way through the whole registration.
The heck?
I don't know what that was, James. That wasn't mine.
That's so weird. Okay.
So anyway.
All good? Yeah.
I mean, so keep in mind, just pay attention to our social media, because like I said, we're going to be announcing the dates of our store remodel, grand opening, and that's going to be coming up in just a couple weeks.
Nice. Matter of fact, I'm looking through social media and I found some pictures of the remodel.
Yeah.
Oh,
you show that picture? Yeah, sure. Show that picture that you just.
So right now, I'm assuming this was the employee lounge right here. And just kind of the idea, just you need a remodel because things are just getting a little bit messy. It's starting to resemble like some of our college dorms or whatnot. And just to show some of it, here's another picture. I think this is an after. This is the public bathroom, the newly remodeled public bathroom for Dancing Bear.
Yeah, we did. We remodeled our Dancing Bear bathroom to look exactly like that. And, we did put a shower and bath in because you never know when you need to take a shower and bath when you go to a bead store.
Oh, yeah. Dirty beads. Just come in dirty. And then right there, not even like that, even the cashier. You getting fancy there.
Yeah.
Icky out.
I can tell you from moving fixtures, I cannot believe how much lint grew under those fixtures from the fabric. Like we have a whole bunch of lint. Like we have like clumps of lint down. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Yeah, we have like lint. Yeah. Because we cut all that fabric and we cut all the felt and we cut all the fleece and we cut all those blankets. It's just crazy how much lint has been around our store.
Gotcha. The media computer, I just accidentally signed out of StreamYard, so bear with me on this one. And I clicked a link and all of a sudden it wants to. Wow, technical difficulties. It just tried to sign on Instagram. What the heck? Bear with, folks. Bear with. We got to get to events of the week. Should be good now. And just bear with.
Okay, well, let me talk. So
we're good. I got it set up.
Since we're in August, this is the start of my birthday month. So this is the 25. Month. This is the month that I celebrate pretty much the entire month. And I started the month by going out to dinner with my mom and Dan, and we went to Chili's and we got the 3 for me. And we watched the Padres game and they won. So it was a good start to my birthday month this evening.
Some people do birthdays, some people does birth month.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
again,
get to celebrate the whole time. Celebrate the whole time.
The whole time. So we got to do events of the week right now, shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
I've been getting on the bike since the bike, been on the bike now about 5 weeks. About 5 weeks since the car accident and everything. And I did this thing with Trek where they have this thing called Ride Club, and it's a corporate bike store. Do this ride challenge, and I'm doing it for the $50 coupon. That's not a small coupon, but with bikes, it's called a dent, a little bit of a dent. So I've been doing this. I've been using their app, and went out for about a 12-mile ride this morning. And I don't think the app was super accurate because this is what actually showed up on it. And now, mind you, I usually average about 9-10 miles an hour. I'm on a full suspension mountain bike. They're heavy. And I got the bags on it and stuff like that, like the frame bag. Mm-hmm. And so I usually average like 10 miles an hour. I go about 10, 15, I should average 12, split the difference, 12 miles most mornings. And usually it takes about an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour when I do my ride. And this is what I actually found. This is what showed up on the stat screen when I finished. I went 2.2 miles in 26 seconds. Average speed was 21.3 miles, with my top speed being 126 miles per hour. Either it's inaccurate or I didn't go as far as I thought, but I'm one hell of a sprinter.
How long did you ride for?
I usually ride about an hour and 5 to 10 minutes.
That's weird.
But I take a break after about 5 miles. I usually stop in over and get like a breakfast or something, or grab a Gatorade at a liquor store over in La Quinta. This one's not real accurate, but I'm going to stick with my watch.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, though. You may want to let them know that it's a little off, because I think it's really hard for you to humanly possible to be going 126 miles an hour in a mountain bike.
Maybe it could have been because Wendy Hodge may have called it right there. The bike might have been a TARDIS.
Nice.
Based off that, if the bike was a TARDIS, well, let's just say I'm actually thinking of the app. Let's just say if the TARDIS was the app, don't have it do your taxes.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's more accurate than some of the schools I'm registering for. I actually had to re-register for fall classes of the semester. I thought I was going to take human anatomy physiology. Won't get into it, but let's just say I wasn't able to get into that class for various reasons. So I'm trying to get into a math class, algebra class, that's at Copper Mountain College in Joshua Tree. I'm now enrolled in 3 colleges. 3 colleges. And it's not because I'm smart, because the audience knows the show. That's not the case. We all know that's not the case. It's just because I have to, just to get these classes I need. And it's just like, But once you determine, it gave me an idea that made me more determined what I want to do with the whole PA thing when I get done with PA school in a few years. And I'm thinking, I was talking to a friend of mine that was a nurse practitioner. We were thought about, and you want to think about this, folks. Here's some investment opportunities. We came up with an idea because we want to help those in disadvantaged communities and whatnot, or those are just economically disadvantaged. And we want to be mobile. And I guess in some ways, maybe we want to be discreet too, but this is our idea. We want to come out with the Bombay Discount Surgery Center. And for incentive for people to come over and see us to get their surgery for a discount because of the high cost of healthcare, free snow for incentive, free snow cone with every tonsillectomy.
Oh my gosh,
and that's not it. You got to take advantage of the old Airstreams. We also have the Palo Verde Discount Surgery Center, free ice cream with every appendectomy.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, and here's the great thing. We also going to branch out to the Kern River Discount Surgery Center, free yogurt with every craniotomy, free frozen yogurt.
Yes, because you probably get brain freeze every time.
Oh yeah, especially with the craniotomy, where you break open your skull and work on your brain. Yeah. And then just to add more to it, the Morongo Basin Discount Surgery Center, free personal pan pizza with every colon screening.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
It's amazing. And the thing is, here's the thing. All 4 of those images are the same Airstream. It's not like we're in a camper or old Winnebago out in the desert beyond Albuquerque.
So you just tape a different sign on the different area as you go?
Yes. And it's not because we're trying to hide from the police.
Interesting.
Now, mind you, folks, if you think that that's the real images, those are actually created with AI, using a combination of like Meta's and Google's AI, and playing around with that stuff. I decided I want to play around with like what's a popular pop icon, and I kind of miss powwows. I've been to powwow a couple months, and I was thinking I'm going to try this, and this came out actually really legit, folks. We bring to you the Hulk as a Northern traditional dancer at a powwow. That looks freaking good.
Yeah, I bet you he scares the competition.
Uh
If he doesn't win, he probably gets really mad.
And then he gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how he'd do as a lead singer on a drum. I know you don't
Oh,
see his muscle right there, but I wonder how good he'd be as a grass dancer or a fancy dancer.
that's funny. I like that.
Even though he's got kind of like the regalia of some of that already. But I mean, that looks freaking good using that AI. But that could have been one hell of a cosplay outfit.
Yeah.
And with that's our segue to our subject.
Yes. Yeah. So this last weekend was the San Diego Comic-Con, and for those of you who don't know about Comic-Con, it's pretty much one of the biggest conventions that is in San Diego. And for one weekend, actually Thursday through Sunday, there is so much commotion. There's so much tourism that it's amazing how many people come to the show. It sells out every year. I have not gone since, I haven't gone in 10 years.
You've actually been before.
Yeah, I've been several times before, but it's just the issue is that it's hard to get tickets. It's really hard to get tickets. And,
big time.
And we, so I mean, the last time I went was in 2015 when I had a really bad ankle injury that I still was healing from. It was already 3 years of dealing with that really bad ankle injury. So I couldn't walk the Comic-Con. So I had to get a scooter. I'd rent a scooter because I couldn't go that much time and walk on my ankle. But yeah, it was really cool. I mean, I've seen so many. The cool thing about Comic-Con is that all of the cosplay and then all of the news that comes out from Comic-Con, like all the different studios are announcing all this different information. They're showing trailers. They have panels with all of the actors that are in the movies. It's really a cool thing. And then the thing is, you don't have to have tickets to Comic-Con also, because outside of Comic-Con, pretty much the entire downtown gets taken over by Comic-Con exhibits and different things. If you want to see them, like you can go and do a whole bunch of, I don't know if you may be a paid admission, but they do have like all these different studio things. There's all kinds of things to do for free. And then there's all these different things to do that are paid experiences, like the Barbie Cafe. I don't know how long it's going, but Barbie Cafe opened up for the weekend. And so it's pretty much, like I said, everything gets taken over by pop culture in downtown San Diego during the Comic-Con, which is kind of fun.
Definitely. I'm actually looking at the schedule so we can know what all kind of goes on there. I'm
Do you want to show everyone?
Showing what?
Oh, show that what you're scrolling through.
Yeah, I've got the schedule. I'm trying to look for, because this is all Friday. This is still Thursday.
Yeah, so it goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday night is preview night.
It's got a pre-day with Wednesday, and I'm actually looking at Wednesday right now.
And the thing is, it's impossible to go to everything.
Oh, God, it's huge.
Because the whole convention center has all these different halls. And the most popular hall is Hall H, and there's Ballroom 20. And Ballroom 20, I think, Hall H is the largest space. And what they do is they kind of filled out where the most popular things are going to be in Hall H. And then there is Ballroom 20, which is also very large. It's on the second floor, I think. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Or it's down the hall, or it's on the second floor or something. It's on the second floor.
Gotcha. I've got to Friday. I don't have the first day. I skipped that somehow, but we can look at that part. That's cool. Mm-hmm. So just to give an idea what all happens at Comic-Con, this is the schedule on their website that just happened a week ago tonight, the Friday schedule. Starting at Pacific Daylight Time, 10 a.m., they have the How Not to Summon a Demon Lord.
Yeah, the marquee.
Really?
They have different rooms in the hotel nearby because there's just so many panels that they want to do. And they have fashion shows. They have all kinds of things. I did a panel I went to a panel about Star Wars and how it influenced our modern world, and they were talking about all the different Star Trek technologies they showed on the show and how they're in real life. So, like for example, when you go to the grocery store and the doors open and close, that was something that was on Star Trek. And like the tricorders where they scan people, and like the transponders, those are like Bluetooth devices. I mean, think about all of the different inventions they have. The transpond, I mean the what's the transponder? It's like it's a communication device. It's a cell phone basically, and they have. If you think about all the things, they even had netbooks, like, you know, those little tiny computers they had about 10 years ago. They were just like, they're only about the size. They were only about this big.
They're still around.
But I'm saying they're about like the size of like a piece of paper, and you fold it in half, and it's like tiny little computer. That was Captain Jean-Luc Picard had one in his office. And then they have the screens, the touch screen things now. You can touch, and you can turn things on and off with just touching. I mean, there's all of these things. They have health things where they scan you in real life, in real time, and you can see your X-ray in real time and different things like that.
Not entirely, but yeah. I'm looking at some of the panels here that you mentioned, like right here. We have costume to cosplay, how it's changed in 50 years, but I'm looking at like graphic novel production and pitching. Here we go. Hasbro G.I. Joe panel.
Yeah.
Resident Alien Season 4 panel.
They're probably talking about like new products that are coming out. Yeah.
Definitely. We're going to be looking at announcements. We're going to be Googling that, but we're just looking at what kind of panels there are. And this is just Friday.
There also is a lot of information for artists and comic book writers and all kinds of, there's all kinds of smaller panels and smaller things to go see.
A lot of stuff on anime.
Yeah.
Autograph session, Javier Cruz Winnick. I don't know who that is. Star Wars Unlimited, Learn to Play event. Secret Garden. D&D Wrestle Royale.
They have video games.
Call of Cthulhu.
Video games, TV, movie, toys, merchandise. Like they usually have a Her Universe or Our Universe fashion show. They have all kinds of cool stuff. It's really fun. Like if you like anything that's pop culture, you would probably enjoy going to the Comic-Con.
The Boba Mahjong Grande. Lanterns. Let's see. Let's get to some of the stuff, the bigger stuff that happens. Here we
go up a little. Go up a little. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza.
I'm sold. Poor bro. We got some of the autograph sessions with Charlie Schlatter, Ellen Dubin, Keon Young. I don't know who these people are. Ray Chase.
Phil Lamar is the guy. I think Phil Lamar is the guy that made all the sounds on Revenge of the Nerds, I think.
I think so. Let me tell you, I don't see Will Wheaton there yet. Vampire Hunters and Werewolves. Doomlings.
But there's all kinds of cool stuff. It's really a fun. I mean, look. I mean, that's just Friday, and
that's
all of
Friday.
those.
And that was 10 in the. That was 10 in the morning.
I think that's also, look at 10:25, 10:30. There's so much going on in every single section. There's no way to see everything. There's just no way.
This is quite large. Comics from around the world. Let's scroll down to later in the day, like say Friday afternoon or evening when bigger stuff's going to be happening.
They also have a masquerade. Where everyone goes in
really?
Cosplay and they do a whole thing. Yeah. It's an evening thing. Yeah.
The Silver Wing, Golden Time. Colliders, Hollywood, Bob Odenkirk. I want to
says Hall H. The wait is over.
FX Alien Earth World Premiere Q&A. I can't wait to see that. That's one of the big announcements they made.
But Hall H is huge, and it's where they have all of the most popular, what they believe is the most popular panels. And Ballroom 20 is really large too.
Oh, I'd want to see something with Bob Odenkirk. I like him.
You know, actually, the last time I went, I saw a panel with the Black Eyed Peas, Will.i.am, and
really?
Other guy. Yeah, they did comic books. They made their own comic books.
Wonder Woman, female comic CEOs.
Wait, go up a little. Go up more. Go up a little more. a little more. Which house set decorations? Oh, that's Supernatural. Okay, never mind. See Hasbro Star Wars panel. I bet you there's a whole bunch of those really cool toys they're talking about, and they probably talk about mining, and there's just so much. And the thing is, what's cool about it is they really have a bunch of different panels where they find out all kinds. They try to have like an educational portion to it, so they teach people to draw comics, write comic books, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, matter of fact, El Presidente, she's said that she volunteered for a day over there. Found out that George Lucas made his first appearance this year.
Yes, he did. I think, and I was going to say, I think weren't we gonna go over the big announcements from Comic-Con?
We are. I'm actually getting ready to Google that because we just want to see just how encompassing this one event is. We were just looking. We only made it to 4:00 Friday, and I skipped a couple hours.
Yes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
How encompassing is on sci-fi and fantasy.
And then not only that, people go to do purchasing. So they have a huge floor of a showroom of just all these really cool vendors that have all kinds of really cool stuff. And people wait in line for tickets to get stuff. And so, like I said, if you want to just go there, like if you want to go there to see panels, whatever, you could do that. You'll be in the panels the whole time. But they have all these really cool Comic-Con exclusive items. And some of that stuff, it's like you can only buy it at that Comic-Con. And there's the floor, the showroom floor is just packed. And lines just to try to purchase stuff. It's just crazy. And actually, also some of the panels, they give you really cool swag. Like we got when we went to see. Do you remember the show? Gosh, I can't remember the name anymore. Remember the show that was kind of like Star Trek, and it was with the guy who invented Family Guy.
You're talking of Hulu actually took it over Orville, the Orville.
Orville, yeah. So Orville, they were talking. We went to the Orville panel, and
that was a great show.
He was there. All of the people were there, and McFarlane was there, and it was really cool. It was really cool, and they gave us all coupons to get a free Orville shirt at the end, which is pretty cool. So like a lot of the panels, they give out free stuff. And then, so you guys are going to laugh. You want me to tell you my most embarrassing moment at Comic-Con? And I bet you there's video of it somewhere on the internet, but it's terribly embarrassing. But it's funny. So you guys can laugh at me. So I was in Hall H. And I went to the panel Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. And Matt Smith, who was the Doctor, was on that panel. And I was kind of excited because I wanted to ask him a question. I lined up to ask him a question. And And of course, they screen the questions before you go up, right? And my question to Matt was, how is it from working from TV to working for movies? Like, because he was really famous from Doctor Who, and he was now going into doing movies, right? And so my time came up, and I felt intense heat on my whole body. Like I was like feeling like my heart was beating really hard because like I have to talk in front of Hall H. I think there's like 8,000 people in there or more. There's a lot of people in there. And I go up and I'm in the spotlight. And I said, this question is for Matt Swift. I called him Matt Swift in front of everyone, and they started laughing.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, they were all laughing. He's like, oh, I guess that question's for me. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I bet you were red-faced on that one.
I was like, yeah. So I was like trying to say the question after I totally just mixed my words up. And I remember him saying that he said it was definitely really a change. And he really enjoyed working with the different cast. And it was a nice thing. I'm sure that all the cast members were annoyed that all of the Doctor Who fans were asking them questions. I'm sure, but that was a lot of fun. And the one thing I didn't have the nerve to go up in Ballroom 20 and ask the creators of American Dad if there was a writer on the writing team that went to U of A, because they're constantly ripping ASU all the time. Like if you watch American Dad, there's all of these different they always reference ASU and make fun of ASU.
I haven't watched it enough to really know. I never could get American Dad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there was this one episode. It was so funny. Like Stan moves his whole family to Saudi Arabia because he's being promoted, and they all don't want to go, but he makes them. And so when he gets there, it's funny because the guy is like real chauvinist, and he's just like he's a real patriotic guy, and he has a gun and shoots everything. And it's just, he works for the CIA. He's just like crazy, right? And so they go to Saudi Arabia, and it's a very male dominated society over there, and the women aren't allowed to do this and that. And so he's saying, and he's like, I love this, right? Because he's very macho, he's very chauvinistic. And so the daughter, Haley, she's very anti going there. And so she meets this guy, and he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I love America. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I went to ASU, number 3 party school behind Chico State. And I'm like, what the heck? How would they know this? And anyways, it was funny. So
definitely on that one. So I've got some announcements I got announcements made up from some of the panels there that were made.
Yeah.
Should we go take a look-see?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're looking at now is we're going to look at some of the big announcements, and we're going to go to the cosplay because it's already 10:37. And we actually have a special guest that's been waiting in our green room.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guests. I'm sorry. I know I was just chattering about talking to Matt Swift. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt Smith.
Yeah. So here's some of the announcements we have coming up. Season 2 of The Peacemaker that's on HBO Max. They do a lot of DC. That's got James Gunn starting to direct it. And what's that guy's name?
James Gunn?
No, James Gunn's the director, and he's heading up to all DC stuff. Since they're doing a reboot of all the DC, like Justice League and stuff like that, that's why he's come out and he did like Superman that just came out 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I still need to see that. I haven't been in a movie theater since before the pandemic, so I got to work on that. But the guy that plays Peacemaker, they're actually keeping him in this, and he actually made his first appearance as Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad. Audience,
is that the wrestler guy?
It's the wrestler guy.
Okay.
We're gonna blame the Nero whoopsie. I can't remember this guy's name. Audience, please remember who is this dude? He used to be a wrestler, huh?
Isn't it John something?
John Cena. John Cena. Did you watch the first season of Peacemaker on HBO Max? That is funny. And he made his first time as a character on The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. It came out during the pandemic. I think the second year of the pandemic. It actually kind of bombed. But, I mean, compared to Suicide Squad with Will Smith playing Deadshot, night and day between the two movies. This movie is actually hilarious. I've probably seen it 4 times, and I still laugh. Mm-hmm. It is so funny.
You know, I never really caught into DC. When I was a kid, I used to watch with Batman, Wonder Woman,
Justice League.
I used to watch Justice League
on the Cartoon Network.
No, when the Cartoon Network didn't exist.
Oh, you're talking back in the 70s. That was actually Justice Friends.
Yeah. And they had the
Doom
Legion of Doom that was like in the swamp or something.
Yes, there's still like kind of fan service play to that with some of the stuff, but yeah, that was Super Friends in the 70s.
Okay.
And then Cartoon Network back in the 2000s or so did a show that lasted about 5 seasons called Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited. And that was way adult. Mm-hmm. Way adult, but they did so good on that. And they still use like Tim Conway, who did the voice of Batman for the animated series and stuff. Yes, nerd. But anyway, announcements. So season 2 of Peacemaker that's actually starting up in like mid-August, like a couple weeks. That's one of the announcements. They played the trailer. We can't do that because of copyright.
Yep.
Gen V. We're looking at the major announcements from this website. Invincible. Dinosaurs. That's from some announcements made there. So Robert Kirkman has revealed Matthew Reeves will be joined season 4 as Dinosaurus and debut the character. Invincible, I believe, is Amazon. Okay, horror. Let's get rid of that. This is supposed to have like all nicely lined up for the announcements, but there's just so many dang announcements made. Welcome to Derry, HBO Max. Okay.
I mean, it's a whole weekend of, you guys already seen the schedule. You can imagine it's still a lot.
Yeah. Welcome to Derry. This is actually It from the guy that directed It and It 2 is doing a whole TV series or season based on Stephen King's It with Pennywise the Clown.
Wow.
I didn't even know there was a season 1. When I saw that, I was like, because I freaking love It. That movie, yes, it's a horror movie. People are scared of clowns. I'm not. I'm a nut for that stuff. I love the red balloons. Okay, I love red balloons.
You know what? That show actually caused a lot of people to be very terrified of clowns.
Oh God, we've talked about it on the show. Interview with the Vampire. That's a TV show.
Vampire Lestat.
Interview with the Vampire revealed behind-the-scenes teaser and a new title for season 3, The Vampire Lestat. So AMC's has The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice. That's a new announcement. The Secret Order Talamasca. We're looking for something we can recognize. Daryl Dixon, Walking Dead. That looks so good. I kind of got burned out on The Walking Dead, but everybody loves Daryl. Okay, come on. The Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I don't know what that is.
It's a horror show. I think it's a little bit of comedy.
Gotcha. The Long Walk. I've seen some of the trailers coming out. They did the first trailer for The Long Walk. Not a fan. It almost looks like the Human Centipede type thing. Folks, you have to Google the Human Centipede. If you have kids watching the show, don't let them.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Yeah, Spartacus, House of Usher. A lot of trailers that came out.
One of the things that I got a chance to see from Comic-Con is we got to watch the first episode of Fringe. Did you ever watch that show, Fringe?
I have not.
It's kind of like a modern version of X-Files.
Oh, Fringe. Okay, yes, yes.
I got to see.
It was actually episode. It was where it went where X-Files wouldn't go.
Yeah, I got to watch the first pilot episode at Comic-Con years ago.
That show got freaky.
Yeah, we really love that show. We're like, this is such a cool show.
Oh yeah, like I said, it went beyond X-Files, where X-Files wouldn't go or would stop short. Okay, The Mighty Nine. I saw where they were when they released the trailer for this. This is something on Amazon. How to describe it? Think D&D with cuss words and modern references. So I don't know if that one's going to age well over time. Avatar: The Last Airbender in its element, celebrating 20 years. Wow. As long as it's not the live version directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Percy Jackson, new movie with Percy Jackson. Not a fan.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird for me. I'm not really, and I'm a Disney fan.
Yeah. Some of the panels. One thing that's not on here that didn't make it was it showed the post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four with Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool. I saw that leaked footage. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. Okay. Being as the resident Star Trek fan, this is a spin-off or continuation from season 4 or 5 of Star Trek Discovery that happens in the timeline where it's basically 1,000 years beyond into the future, almost 1,000 years in the future from, like, say, the original series of Star Trek. I'm really hoping Paramount does not screw the pooch on this one.
Well,
Sorry, folks, but they don't have a good track record with anything from Discovery except for Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which is freaking. That is a fun show.
your pills are in there, Mom. They're in the container.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they really don't jack this up, but they got like Tilly and all that involved with it. They have the Doctor from Star Trek Voyager as the head of Starfleet Academy, appearing in early 2026. I'm hoping that comes out well. They had a panel. They talked some of the stars from the show. Let's hope it looks good. And a new podcast featuring Star Trek Con. An audio podcast. It's got George Takei in it. Is it Takei or Takei?
Takei.
Takei. George Takei plays Captain Sulu in it. I'm a fan. Khan is the biggest, baddest badass that Kirk and his crew have ever taken on or challenged. That guy is just, I mean, folks, if you've never seen Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan from the early 1980s with Ricardo Montalban as Khan. Don't you shake your head, Saban.
No, I remember they were pulling bugs out of, like, caterpillars out of the ears, and it scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's one of the things that was super graphic about it.
Word. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, the little earwigs that take over make you susceptible to suggestion. Star Trek II Wrath of Khan with Ricardo Montalban is proof that you don't have to have a bunch of fancy fight scenes and stuff like that. You can just intimidate the hell out of people just from sheer acting. And that was Ricardo Montalban. The guy could just sit in there, sit in a chair and look at you and a few gestures and make you poop yourself. He was that freaking scary as Khan Noonien Singh in Star Trek II. So if they brought him, they got this in the podcast series, I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to listen to it. I'm a sucker. Okay, other announcements. Let's scroll because we got...
Really quick.
Yes.
So Maya said this. I was hoping to see a Bob's Burger exhibit in King of the Hill. So let me tell you, I went to the Bob's Burger panel, and it was so cool. They had all of the actors there that played the voices.
No kidding.
And the guy that plays Linda, he's so funny. Okay, anyway.
Okay, we got to get to the cosplay because we still have our guests waiting.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to see my favorite cosplay of just what I've seen on Instagram? Okay. So I'm going to share mine. Do you want to share yours first, or want to share mine?
Let's share yours first.
Actually, I will show. Do you think we could show that one video I was talking to you about, the Star Wars thing?
Let me get it up. Let me do it real fast.
We probably could share it as long as we put the tag of that person.
I think so. Let me get it up right quick. I'm just getting ready to get that video up because we still have our guest.
Oh, yeah. That guest. They've been waiting. Oh, my gosh. They've been waiting like an hour.
I know. There's no patient with us. Okay. It's the most recent one.
The link?
This is the most recent video you posted?
It's the one that I shared on our chat.
Yes. Is it the most recent video you sent me?
Yes.
Okay. Getting it up.
So this is
okay. I got it. Let me get it playing. I might have to restart it.
This is a really cool video that I saw today, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is perfect to share." Okay. Did you share the sound?
That's what I'm doing. It's not going to play.
Oh, no.
No. So I have to turn the laptop sound off. Otherwise, we're going to get echo.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let me see.
While are you doing that, shall I share some photos?
Yes.
Okay, folks, we're talking about the cosplay. Here's some of the cosplay that we've been looking at. Very popular this year, of course, the Fantastic Four. And this looks like something with John Constantine and some other people from Justice League. But these are all the new ones. That's got to be something Spider-Man. But people really get into this. We've had some cosplayers on the show. That guy that looks like Skull Rider freaking looks good.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, share screen. Let's say Instagram. Share audio. Okay, let me know if this sounds funky, okay? Did it pop up?
It slowly is.
Okay, so let me see if I can get the volume going.
That I am, and might not get the reference I was making to Lando leaving Cloud City without even an ice cream maker,
Yes.
which is this guy who actually did flee Cloud City with an actual ice cream maker from the 1980s. And partially because it's just so wonderfully, gloriously silly to have someone fleeing Cloud City with an actual ice cream maker, that some Star Wars fans have taken these few seconds of footage and created a whole lore around this man. The character has a name, Wilro Hood. There's a tradition that just gets bigger and bigger every year, in my observation, of cosplayers dressing up like Wilro Hood with the orange suit and the mustache and the ice cream maker, running through conventions in one big group. He has a Topps trading card. There's an action figure of him. There's even a short story about him in the Empire Strikes Back edition of From Another Point of View. The love for Wilro got so big that the ice cream maker actually showed up in the first season of Mandalorian, answering the question, what the heck is that thing? When the client pays Din Djarin for the child, he grabs one and it turns out to be a safe. He opens it and it's filled with Beskar. The show even gave the prop a name, the Camtono, and replicas of it were for sale at Disneyland and Disney World. To me, Wilro Hood represents the fun, silly, and goofy part of the Star Wars fandom, and it makes me smile every time. And I am by no means a Wilro Hood expert. If you know some more lore, please share it with me in the comments. I'd love to know more.
Okay, so if you wanted to follow this person on Instagram, they're Jen_Markham. That's the video from this person. I just thought that was really a fun one. And I wanted to share that because I thought that was really, really fun. Anyway.
Totally. I love that. We were talking about that a couple days ago. Just to go over, because like everybody loves the cosplay. One of the things that's real popular this year, there's always that people that want to do like Loki. But one of the things that's popular is, if you look down here, you'll see a couple of Galactus, the quote unquote villain of Fantastic Four. And one of those was like freaking good. I'll scroll up here. Was this dude? Somebody did like the whole stilts thing and brought out, that's like, what is that, 10, 12 feet tall of Galactus, and imposing, just doing that. And then it looked good. I've been watching videos of it, and just the time they spend on making this outfit. Some people work a whole year or a couple of years.
Yep.
We have a troll. Go figure. It's on Twitch.
I don't know how to get rid of these, because you can't really get rid of it. And if you're not careful, you might actually show it on your live feed if you try to click it.
Yeah, we can't do that, but it's always on freaking Twitch. Anyway, so
I have a really cute, really fun cosplay that I found today, and I'm like, this one was really good.
Please. Yes.
Okay. You guys ready? I'm going to share this to say I thought it was so funny. Okay. Did you guys see the movie Minecraft? Look at this guy. He's the garbage man. Doesn't he look like the dude? What's his name?
Jason Momoa.
Yes. He looks like Jason Momoa, doesn't he? Like,
Jason Momoa shaved his head for his latest role on a show called The Tribe.
So look there, look at Garbage Man.
Off with it, Jason Momoa.
He doesn't even look just like his character. Look at the Minecraft. It's so funny. The villager.
Oh, yeah.
I guess there's a girl, and there's Steve. I don't know what this one is. Oh, he has the cube. Look at that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he's got the Tesseract.
Yes.
And he's DC.
That's
Yeah,
really
this guy got attention.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
There's another Steve.
nice.
Okay. But yeah, I thought that cosplay was really fun.
Oh, definitely. With all the cosplay, especially Galactus being one of the newest things to do, we actually have now, folks. We have our guests. We're going to bring on. It's a few minutes left in the show. Sorry, they've been very patient with us. Please do not devour our planet, folks. We bring to you to Late Night Craft Talk the actual. Let me get it up here. Let me get him signaled in. Folks, welcome to Late Night Craft Talk. The authentic from the movie Galactus.
You guys,
Galactus,
this is
come on. Thank you.
a really
Galactus,
big deal.
devourer of worlds. I have lived billions of years consuming the life force of planets throughout numerous galaxies.
That's scary.
I'm serving here now as my own herald to bring you this special offer.
Offer.
Are you interested in ladies' shoes, athletic shoes, or work boots?
What?
James.
I have found comfortable
he's
walking
doing
shoes
advertisements on our
that
show?
actually fit me, Galactus, at Nuevo's Shoe and Shoe Party. Mention that you met me,
Say
Galactus,
he was gonna do
and
that.
you will get a discount, or a discount of the Power Cosmic
And
discount.
he's ignoring us too.
I am Galactus,
Galactus.
and I travel throughout the universe on my throne the size of whole solar systems. Although, occasionally, I need balancing for the tires on my ship,
What?
and I will go to DeHart's Bible and Tire.
Bible
Mention that you met me, Galactus, and they will give you a religiously great deal on tire balancing and even a new set of tires.
Station needs
we
title.
need to
They're
not-
open on Sundays.
Come on, stop.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I am Galactus,
Maybe this is
and I
legit.
must consume the life force of whole planets in order to satisfy my hunger.
He's about to threaten us.
Although the chicken at El Palo Hermanos is so good that I'll spare the earth for a plate of their fried chicken. Mr. Freeing told me himself that if you mention that you met me, Galactus, you will get a 20% off the family meal of their famous fried chicken.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You know,
If you are wondering why I, the great Galactus, am trying to sell you products from various businesses,
We all are.
the truth, I'm trying to change my image as a devourer of worlds
That's enough.
to a more family-friendly image. I have been reviled by countless civilizations as a harbinger of doom to my incessant hunger for the life force of whole planets.
When you're killing everybody.
While this is true, I am lonely and looking for a friend, and have decided to use my fame to sell tire services, fried chicken, and comfortable shoes.
wow.
All this to meet new people, so I may have a friend or a new best friend.
Well, Survey, do we want to be besties with Galactus?
Maybe if he doesn't advertise on our show anymore.
All right,
Without
you know what,
asking.
Galactus? We'll be your new besties.
Thank you very much. I, Galactus, will accept you as a friend, but I have one question for you. Have you ever checked into your car's extended warranty?
Oh my god.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Galactus, thank you for appearing on the show. We think we'll talk about a second time, but please do not destroy the earth. But we will still be your besties. But we're not going to talk about fried chicken, religious tire, a Bible and
Tires.
tire, shoes, or extended onto warranties.
Yes. But that was weird. He wasn't he didn't tell us he was going to do that. So that was really a little off.
I think maybe it's just he seems a lot more intimidating in the movie, but in person on the show, when we're getting him on, not so much. And if he was going to destroy the earth, he would have done it already. But we'll hang out once. Galactus, meet with Survey and I. We'll hang out. We'll go to Applebee's.
Oh, I think we should go to Yogurtland.
Let's go to Yogurtland.
Get some froyo.
Our troll's still at it.
We have another troll.
Is that a second troll? I bet it's the same
Yeah,
person because it's about the
second
same
troll.
text.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so good, folks. We're getting trolled.
I know. Like we're so popular
wow.
right now that like we have people, yeah.
Yeah. We barely touched on what we want with Comic-Con. It is so encompassing, so much stuff
I
there.
know.
And it's
No.
already
Well,
11
we talked
o'clock.
about some of the stuff.
Okay,
Yes.
go over time for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not very long.
Not for
Shorten
long.
it. Shorten.
Shorten.
Streamline. Oh, and by the
Streamline.
way, George Lucas was at Comic-Con for the first time ever. And Maya mentioned that. Yeah, I saw that. It was the first time he was ever there. And he has a museum that he's opening up in LA. In downtown.
This was only his first time to Comic-Con.
I think because he sold his shares or his interest in Star Wars to Disney. So he really hasn't been involved with it really. Yeah, he still has Luke. I'm assuming he still has the Skywalker sound. I think he still is
Or was
involved
it Skywalker
with that.
Studios?
Or Skywalker. I don't know, but I mean, he has not been involved with Star Wars since he was, he, as far as I understand, he sold the story to Disney.
Yeah. I think it was probably one of the greatest, if not one of the greatest moments of Comic-Con. And I think it happened probably almost 10 years ago. And we're not going to listen to the sound, but we can see the video. Obviously, we can't
with
listen
all the lightsabers because they took everyone in Comic-Con that went to the Star Wars panel to Petco Park, and they all were given lightsabers, and they were all doing lightsabers.
That's pretty awesome. No, it's actually this. Let me get it up. Let me remove Galactus right quick.
So Star Wars. So Maya's asking about. So Star Wars was created by George Lucas, and yes, and what he did was he gave Disney the licensing and the rights to Star Wars, as far as I understand. I don't know like the exact jargon, but yeah, Disney's been in control of it for over 20 years. So anyway.
Okay,
is that Tom Hiddleston?
That is Tom Hiddleston making an appearance as Loki, making the speech from the Avengers in Hall H.
Hall H, I'm telling you.
I think this is 12 years ago. It's still considered one of the greatest appearances ever, especially when you get the actor to dress and act as the character, because usually these guys are like tolerant of it, going, folks, you know that I have a real life and that's just a character I play. He actually came out as Loki.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see that Hall H video of that interview of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and you'll see my question.
Shall we look for it right quick?
I'm pretty sure it's on there, but you're going to have to dig through it. It's okay. We can show it on another time because we're really
we'll look at it another time because, why not bring up somebody's most embarrassing life moment.
Embarrassing moment in front of freaking Matt Smith.
Yeah.
I would be totally embarrassed if I saw and got to meet Will Wheaton for the first time, and I called him like Will. I don't know. I would call him a weird name. I would have been so embarrassed. Like Will Crusher.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened several times with Will Wheaton. Which Will Wheaton, if you're watching the show, we need you to come on. We need somebody redeeming. That's going to be the awesomest guest we've ever had. After that, well, let's just say we already know you're going to do a lot better than Galactus.
Yes.
There's no comparison.
Okay. Well, hey.
Okay.
We got to go.
Are we done with that?
Yeah.
Wow, there's only so much we can go with Comic-Con.
And then also Hall H, Maya is saying that Hall H is for people that have more than one day at Comic-Con because you'll be there all day. They used to make it so Hall H used to not have bathrooms inside Hall H. And so they'd have to leave to go to the bathroom, and they'd get pissed because they can't get back in because it's maxed out from the first session. People stay through the whole day in Hall H because they don't want to miss something. So if they want to see a panel that's at 5 p.m., they will be there from 10 a.m. and wait till the 5 p.m. And there's also a food concession inside Hall H because literally people will not leave.
I'm not surprised some of these people, some of the diehard fans like that. Hell, I might be one of those diehard fans. I've actually never been to a con anything, which surprised the heck out of people. There was one for a couple of years in Palm Springs. I could never make it. It was at shows that weekend. So I do have a Comic-Con story. There are so many people that came that hotel rooms would fill up as far as Ramona, California, 40 minutes away. And there's one big hotel in Ramona Valley Inn. I used to stay there because I would show at a rodeo in Lakeside the same weekend. And I had to stay all the way in Ramona because even the campgrounds like Lake Jennings were full. And so I came out, go get some breakfast, walked out of the hotel room, and I'm going to get some breakfast, go drive my truck down to Lakeside Rodeo Grounds. And I do that, and out come, because most of the people there are going to Comic-Con, they're there at the hotel, out come 2 rooms, 5 people each that stayed in each room of Klingons. And 1 Romulan and 2 Imperial Stormtroopers. And they were walking down their cars, and they decided to go walk across the street, get some drink, come back. Is a group of collectively 11 Klingons, 2 Stormtroopers, whatever I said the other person was. 1 Romulan, I think. But you go and walk across the street and walking back, and you're like,
What's that?
I got to make it to Comic-Con some damn year. What?
That was the weirdest thing. I heard like a rip, like literally like a piece of paper rip in my kitchen, and I have no idea where that came from.
Wicket or the dogs?
That was crazy. That was like, did you hear it?
I kind of did. I was wondering if something's happened like what we had over when we toured that warehouse down there in IB.
I don't know. That was
Or Chula
weird.
Vista.
That was weird.
Have you been seeing some of the stuff coming out for Spirit Halloween?
No, I
can't
haven't.
wait
This
till
whole week.
October.
This whole week, I've been so concentrated on our store and getting our store back to what it was. I did buy. I don't know if you guys remember me having a big pumpkin behind myself. There was a Mickey Mouse, and the eyes would change colors. Well, guess what? This year they made a Minnie Mouse, so now I have a Mickey and a Minnie Mouse.
Mickey Pumpkinhead won't get lonely.
Yeah, Mickey and Minnie. And then, so I was going to say for Comic-Con, the coolest one I saw, I recognized someone. You remember Christmas Story?
Yes.
Do you remember Flick? The kid that stuck his tongue to pull.
Yes.
I saw him at Comic-Con, and I was with Dan, and I was like, Dan, it's Flick from Christmas Story. He's like, where?
Let me.
And
Well,
he
I got a thing, a gift from a friend for Comic-Con. Let me go grab it. Real good.
I'll just
I love you, audience.
continue telling everyone. So my go get it. And then my mom, and then I told Dan, and he ran up to him. He's like, "Hey, dude, I love your work." And he's like, "Thanks." But yeah, so that was kind of a funny story. That I saw Flick walking around the floor of Comic-Con. So he just looked like an average person. You know, he's an adult, obviously now. But even when you go to Comic-Con, sometimes if you recognize people, different, actors or whatever, sometimes you'll see them walking the floor and you can actually meet them. So, and I know that Nathan Fillion was at some of the restaurants and people got a chance to talk to him. Yeah.
Nathan Fillion's so awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't show it here. Well, I'll just show it. I'll turn the camera. There's an autograph right there from the dude that played Jason.
Oh,
Right next to,
wow.
of course, those lacrosse sticks hanging.
Nice.
And these were from Wendy Hodge when she went to Phoenix Con.
Oh, cool.
So, and then this one hangs in my room.
What is
Ready?
it? Yeah.
I like Jason Voorhees.
Do you remember a show on TV that had one of the Baldwin brothers? It had, I can't even remember everyone's names. This is how
Young
old I am.
Riders?
Young Riders. Do you remember that show?
I do. I refuse to watch. I loved it so much when I was a kid. I refused to watch as an adult because I know it'll ruin my childhood.
So my mom's boyfriend had a brother who was a stunt person for that show, and I had a bop page, like the teenage things where it's like, they have all the stars and everything, and you can have pictures, pinups. So Hold on a second. I just hear another tear. Let me see what's going on here.
Okay, while she's doing that, folks, nothing about leaving right in the middle of the story right there, but when you got something going on right there, you got to take care of that. I'm hoping a cat doesn't sneak into my office. There's a cat sneaking into my office. So obviously overtime's gone a little far. Hello, Kitty. Where are you at? I want you to grab the cat and show it while Savea is coming back right there because it's probably a cat. Come here, Kitty. This is the little princess. She doesn't like being held, but that's her little princess. Her name is Agnes, and she loves playing with the computer screen or the screen behind. Say hi, Agnes. Did you find out what it was?
No. It's so weird because it's like literally like take a sheet of paper and find something I can rip. See, is this important? No, it's like or like this.
I heard something like that earlier. And I mean, I wanted to get a shower before the show started. Hair kind of wet right there. And I went over and I thought I heard some like weird scrumbling this evening. I was eating dinner. I was like sitting here in the office. I'm like, what is that sound? I go out and what is that? I found out what it was one of the cats caught a lizard this freaking big, this freaking long, had it in the bathtub in the bathroom right next to the office over here in the hall. And it was playing around that lizard. She's just throwing around the lizard, and I'm hearing this bang, bang. It was banging against the tub, going through the wall. I'm like, what the heck is that? This is the cat with the lizard, quite literally, about 10 inches long. And there's Mochi.
It's Mochi wants to say hi. He's like, hello, I want to say hi.
Bring out one of the cats that don't like being held. Hey, Mochi, say hi to my bestie.
Okay. Okay. Look right here. Look right here. He's like, whatever.
Okay.
Doesn't
Matter
care.
of fact, I've got this is okay. I got a character I used to do called River Voorhees, where I take a hockey mask with sunglasses, and a friend of mine took a picture of me on a backwater lake over above Yuma, way out in the middle of Mojave Imperial National Wildlife Refuge, and it was this image. Pictures, bear with, totally worth showing. Okay. Apparently I did something with it.
Okay.
I added a graphic to it.
Why don't you show it next time? We got
Because
go.
I already have it now.
Okay, because we need to go because it's already like a lot of time.
Halloween recital of For Whom the Bells Toll and Witches Chant. This is from a few years ago, but they took a picture in the kayak and they did like artistic effect, like a watercolor. But that's me as River Voorhees.
That's really funny.
That's just such a nice picture.
I did hire. Come on. It's the end of the show.
Okay. All right, folks. No, Jack, go away. Removed from studio. Okay, folks. Next week's show, we will be live next week again. Awesomeness. And next week's show, we will be interviewing the former butler and maid of Will Wheaton.
What? You didn't
Yes.
tell me.
I am now.
Oh
Though
my
that might not happen, they're a little shy. We might have to replace with something else.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. Let's make sure Galactus does not come on the closing credits, folks. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. We'll see you next week, and we'll have an announcement out because we're going to see about Will Wheaton's former cleaning crew. And see you next week. We do have a couple disclaimers on the closing credits.
Oh, ain't he cute?
What, the falling leaves don't make him cute for you enough for you? Last week it couldn't be the butterflies. It couldn't be the autumn leaves, even though it's the middle of freaking summer.
James,
Yes.
how many years have we done the show?
5 1/4.
How many years have I complained about this sequence being added to the end credits?
Not as long. This hasn't been every closing credit. It's been for like a couple of years.
It's been a lot of years.
Well, just because I'm trying to make it more palatable to you, I'm putting on the pretty leaves, the butterflies. What do I have to do to make him palatable to you, other than getting rid of Jar Jar Pickles? Because it's either that or apparently Galactus.
I would rather see Galactus than see that.
How about Galactus and Jar Jar Pickles?
No.
Folks, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find that out. We're gonna have to negotiate on that one.
Yes, we are.
We'll have to let HRA decide. See you, folks.
Bye, guys. See ya.